Well, to the markets next, and local trade is still in search of gains. The JSE was little changed on Friday, with global markets mostly positive as investors consider recent data which could have an effect on global interest rates. So for more and some insights on the latest market developments, I'm joined this morning by Justonelap Founder Simon Brown. Simon, good morning. As always, sprint us off with how the market started out this morning.
Morning, Mum. We've had a really strong start this morning, and I'm going to go inverse because the big story is gold. Friday was its highest closing price ever. It had traded higher in the first week of December, but hadn't closed there. We got a $2,090 close, currently trading at $2,094. We've got Brent at 83.49, platinum a little higher at 890, and palladium at 966. This is sending our markedly higher with that higher gold price. We've got the Resi up 3.5%, which puts the overall market 1.4% higher. Resources up almost 0.5%. Industrials just over 0.75% higher. And a quick look at the currencies. Rand a little bit stronger, 19.08 against the US dollar, 24.17 against sterling, and 20.70 against the euro.
To RCL Foods has its group financial results out this morning. Are the numbers climbing back after that bird impacting the sector?
Absolutely, man. That was the story of it. Sugar's done well, but the rainbow section, which is chickens, avian, really strong numbers, almost 450% higher. Market is liking it. Perhaps the big news here for RCL is actually planning on listing Rainbow separately. Now, Rainbow used to be a separately listed company. It got swallowed into RCL, and I think it's the volatility that we see in the space in terms of input costs. You mentioned avian flu. The industry will talk around dumping, cheap imports coming from Europe and South America. Creates for significant volatility in the sector, so they will be listing that later in the year, bringing another stock to the market, also giving investors that optionality. Whether you want the sort of more sugar side of the business, if you prefer chickens, you can go there and get Rainbow.
AVI also has its results for the 6 months ended 31 December 2023. What are those numbers looking like?
So AVI is an interesting company. They will protect their margins. So they will increase prices of their snack works, biscuits and the like by the inflationary costs that they see. They do lose a bit of volume as a result, but it does give them a better looking set of numbers than, for example, the likes of Tiger Brands, Libstar to a degree, Rhodes Food Group and others. Their I&J fishing division was disappointing. We had anticipated that coming through. Catch rates were down. Their new quotas are slightly down. And of course, diesel costs have been hurting there as well. But overall, a good set of numbers from AVI, and certainly the market liking it.
And let's round it off with aluminium supplier and exporter Hulamin. Their results for the year ended 31 December 23 also out. Anything, standing out for you there, Simon?
Exports were a little bit soft for Hulamin. That did surprise me a bit. Their local business still to a very significant degree being driven by the canning division. Makes perfect sense. We see tons of cans on our shelves as we go shopping. A tough period for them. Input costs also rising. Of course, one of their big costs is electricity, is Eskom. A tough period for them. But I think, considering the toughness, not a bad set of numbers. And in fact, losing less export opportunity actually helped them pick up, it seems, some market share in the local market. Of course, Bevcam from Nampak being the big competitor in the canning space.
All right, Simon, thank you very much. We'll see you again next week. Justonelap Founder there, Simon Brown, just giving us a look at what the markets are this morning and how they're tracking, also some results out there. And we'd also love to hear from you. If there are any particular market interest stories that you want to look at, just drop us an X and we will see if we can get it onto the program as well.